Nom Nom Nami presents Her Tears Were My Light. Hi, it me, Rixian. I don't know anything about this. How to play? I want to learn how to play. Evidently not pressing Z. Controller? Do I need controller? Oh, controller works. How to play? Oh no. We're using the mouse. We're using the mouse. Warp. Options. Window. Scene moments. All moments. Hey, right. Okay. I hope this is about a happy time, because we are in some sad times in End Roll at the moment. So... Yeah. Show me a happy time game. Please be happy. If it's not happy, I'm going to be super sad. Darkness and nothing in all directions. Okay. At some point, I started thinking, shouldn't there be something here? Something. Anywhere. So I started looking. I don't know what exactly I was looking for, but as I wandered, I spotted a light in the distance. As I approached, I found another and another. A trail of burning bright lights. They travelled out and away, their steady glow piercing tiny holes in the darkness. They fascinated me. I don't know why I have a really growly manly voice when probably everyone in this game is probably going to be female. Female. I decided I'd walk until I reached the source. How do you walk on space? I found a girl. She was sitting on a bed of those stars. It was a beautiful sight. I need to pitch my voice higher than this. Oh, someone's... This is too cute for my shit. I can't do this. Okay. Okay, calm down. Okay, no. Oh, someone's here. What should I say to her? I don't know, there's only one thing that you could say. Are you crying? Excuse me, but have you been crying? Apparently I'm time, and she's space. I felt so lonely. I just can't seem to stop. But now someone's here. I don't think someone would come, but you're here. Oh, I'm so happy. Don't worry, space. I'm here. Time. If you're happy, then stop crying. Honestly, space. Huh? How do you know my name? Because I can see a nameplate. I don't know, it just leapt out. How did I know her name? She never told it to me, but something about her feels so familiar, like an old friend. This isn't fair. I didn't even get to introduce myself. Sniffle. And now, I have to ask for your name. It's time. Time. What are you doing? Saying it 8 times will help me remember. 8's on its side is affinity. It's how I'll never forget. I see. So time? Where did you come from? The start. There is no start. I just don't know. I'm not sure. It's hard to describe a place with nothing in it. Were you alone in the dark too? Oh no, don't cry again. Oh, balls. Thinking of that makes me so sad. Wah! Sniffle. You're crying again. I can't help it. When I think of how you must felt, I just wah! The more she cried, the more stars came out. They were beautiful, but I couldn't help but think, weren't there enough stars already? I couldn't quite place the reason why, but I definitely didn't like seeing her cry like this. Here, I'll try to describe it in a way that doesn't make you start crying. Her? The place you came from? Okay. Sniffle. If I had to give it a name, I'd call it the start. The start. Yes, it makes sense to begin at the start. Does that make where we are now the middle? But you started here, didn't you? I don't know if we can call it the middle. We can. This place has changed. Has it? Yes, you're here with me now, time. So before was the start, and now it's the middle. It made sense in its own way. The girl is very straightforward. So if there's a beginning, is there an end? Who knows? I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. There probably is one. Well, if the end is sad, start was lonely, would the end be lonely too? I don't want that. Sniffle. Wah. You cry a lot, don't you? Yes, because look, whenever I do, these stars come out. Sniffle. I'd already noticed, but maybe it's rude to point that out. Can't really explain, but somehow they make me feel a little less lonely. So from the start, you've just been making stars? Yes, you see, where there is nothing, I want to put something. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. What kind of things do you do, Time? I move the universe. I can make the universe move forwards, back. I can make it move backwards? Jeez, I can jump to any moment I've already experienced. Wow, that sounds like hard work. Making stars sounds harder to me. No, that's easy. Watch. Oh. Wow. I didn't mean to make you cry again. Actually, this is a good chance to demonstrate. Huh? Sniffle. Alright. I've remembered the outcome. Now I'll rewind when I start. There. Now I'll rewind. Wow. Why can't I read? Now I'll rewind. Rewind sounds like such a weird word to me. Rewind to when I said making stars sounds hard. Then I can try to stop her from crying. I need to rewind. ... I have a button for this. It's at the bottom of the screen. If I can't make use of the rewind button, I'll end up going in circles. And if I get stuck, I can always reset. But for now, I need to rewind. ... I have a button for this. It's at the bottom of the screen. I got me. Oh no! Ah no! Ah no! Okay. Shit. How much do I rewind? Ah, balls. I fucked up, guys. Making stars sounds harder to me. Hey, don't start crying just to prove how easy it is, okay? Huh? How do you know what I was about to do? That's my power. You already cried before, so I went back to the moment before you did in order to stop you. Wow, you're incredible, Time. It was nothing, really. You know something? I only just met you, but it feels like we've always known each other. I did know your name from the first moment I saw you, so maybe your feeling is true. But I can't remember talking with you like this before now. Just like I can't remember crying before you changed what happened. It must be a paradox. Hey, how did you find me in the first place? I just followed your stars and here you are. Oh, that means, hey, if we ever get separated, I can just cry. That way, you'll always be able to find me. Sure, but I don't know if I like the thought of making you cry. I won't have to, as long as you're here with me. I'm kind of afraid to go back to being alone. Sniffle. Alright, I'll stay. It doesn't seem like there's anyone else out there anyway, so I have no reason to leave. Huh? Anyone else? Oh no! If there is someone else out there, don't you think we should try looking for them? Yeah, sure. You don't want them to feel lonely, do you? Exactly. I'm so happy you understand, Time. We wandered into the void together to see if we could find anything else out there, but all we found was darkness. And the more darkness we found, the more space would cry. I didn't like seeing her cry. I didn't want her to feel lonely. Much to my relief, she agreed to rest when I suggested it. I closed my eyes for a while, but when I opened them again, I was back in the dark. Space? No response. What happened? All the stars are gone too. Did I make a mistake? I'll rewind from here to before I close my eyes. Dots. I won't close my eyes this time. I have to pay attention so I don't miss what caused everything to go black. Okay. Time, you look so serious all of a sudden. Something strange happened, and I don't know what it is. Or was. Something strange? Scanning the cosmos, I noticed something seemed to be blotting out a group of stars in the distance. I spotted the anomaly. I could just barely make it out against the dark background of the void. There was someone out here after all. As soon as they noticed I'd spotted them, they disappeared. I squinted towards the area they were standing only a moment before, thinking I could easily find them again at such a distance. But very suddenly, she appeared right behind Space. What are you? It's a ninja! Nil. Hi, Nil. Oh. She phased right through Space, somehow erasing her from existence. The stars around us dimmed and faded as she disappeared. This is what happened before. This is what I missed by taking my eyes off of her. It was awful. I wanted it to stop. Where Space once stood before me, there was now only Nil. What have you done to Space? And the stars? You took away all the beauty. Now all that's left is the void. But it's beautiful like this too, isn't it? No, I don't like it. Bring back Space. Bring back her stars. If that's how you feel, I'll lock you in this moment until you understand. No, I won't accept this. But what can I do? If I return to the start, if I start over now, I could change this. Otherwise, I'll be trapped in this loop. No. Back to the start. You reckon back to the start? I mean, right behind Space. Oh God, it really wants me to go right back to the start. Save points? I never saved. Memories. Warp. Abandon this timeline. This timeline sucks. Okay, we're gonna do it again. I'm not very good at making use of saves. Fast forward. Fast forward. Darkness. I just had to find her again. Oh, this is new text. I knew someone was out there. I just had to find her again. So I started looking. I wanted to find Space, and as I retraced my steps, I spotted her light in the distance. There was Space sitting on a bed of stars, just like I remembered. Oh, someone's here. Sniffle. What should I say to her? You're alive! I thought something terrible happened, but you're right here. I'm glad you're still okay. Huh? She looked at me like she'd never seen me before. But of course she hadn't seen me before. The Space was new. How could I expect her to remember what happened? In my excitement to see her alive and well, I've forgotten that rule. So let's try recreating the first memory. Never mind. Ahem. Excuse me, but have you been crying? I felt so lonely. I sniffle. I just can't seem to stop. But now someone's here. I should fast forward. Of course I know your name, even though you didn't tell it to me the first time either. This isn't fair. I didn't even get to introduce myself. And now fast forward. Except it's impossible for you to remember when I go back to before I told you. So time. Where did you come from? The future. Would you believe me if I told you I came from the future? When I thought I was all alone, you proved me wrong, so I'll believe whatever you say. Besides, there's this feeling in my chest that you're definitely someone I can trust. And glad, well, it's true. I did come from the future. We've already met before. You wanted to search this void to see if we could find anyone or anything else. That does sound like something I'd want to do. If we find anyone? Someone found us, but it's hard to explain what happened. I don't want to scare her. We didn't find anyone, that's why I think we should stay together. Oh, it would be sad if there was anyone out there and they were feeling lonely as I was. Sniffle. I lied to her. She said she'll believe whatever I say and I took advantage of that trust. But I didn't know how to tell her what happened. I wanted to avoid the ending I saw before. If this path didn't lead to something better, I could always make a save point and rewind from here. So let's make a save point. Boop. Save. Boop. Hey, time. If you're from the future, why did you come here? Well, so I'll be able to talk to you again. Then, in the future, we're not able to talk anymore? Oh no, sniffle. Uh-oh, I'll reassure her so she doesn't start crying again. Yes, we were separated, but I'm going to change it so that doesn't happen. That's a relief. I should figure out a backup plan too, so that you're not the only one who's working hard at this. Hey, how did you find me in the first place? That's easy. I already knew where you'd be waiting for me. But I'm talking about the very first meeting, before you knew where I was. What about then? I just followed your stars and here you were. Oh, that means, hey, if we ever get separated, I could just cry that way, you'll be able to find me, fast forward. I don't want to be alone either. Hey, I'm glad you feel the same time. Would it be alright if we to just lay here, just for a while? If you want to, then I don't mind. I held her hand so that Neil wouldn't be able to sneak up on us, like a ninja. Our fingers interlaced so easily, it was as if we would belong together like this, but that was impossible. That feeling, even if it didn't make any sense, only made me hold tighter. As long as I held her space, no one would be able to take her away. We could lay here and admire the stars together, and never do anything else. I'll be satisfied, just like this. Time, can I ask you something? What is it? What happened before? What was it that made you came back in order to change? Yeah, I already told you, we got separated. I know, but I definitely would have been crying if that happened. Couldn't you just follow my stars? I couldn't. You won't be able to make them anymore. You weren't able to make them anymore. That's terrible. Yeah, it was. I'm glad you came back. If we couldn't find each other, I'd want to change that too. We lay there in silence for a while. I had the feeling Space could sense I was waiting for something. She didn't ask what. As long as I held on to her, she had nothing to worry about. Nil, surely she was watching us from somewhere the light from Space's stars didn't reach. I wanted to be ready. I wanted to be able to stop her when she appeared. But we fell asleep. And fucked up. No! I let it happen again. I lost Space again. Time, don't go back anymore. Why are you doing this? ... She was just going to trap me here again, didn't she? Stay. I'm alright. But we fell asleep. Okay. We gotta go to warp here. Any safe memories are retained when warping. Fast forward. I felt her hand so that Neil would be able to sneak up on us. Being together with Space felt so natural. Even her lightest touch could put me at ease. Though I still couldn't explain why. We could lay here and admire the stars together and never do anything else. I'd be satisfied just like this. No, I need to tell her what happened. Otherwise it will just turn out the same. Space, listen to me. I came from a future where you and all of your stars were taken away by someone called Nil. I'm here to try and save you from that fate. I want you to know that. Why didn't you say so earlier? I don't know. I didn't want to frighten you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that I let myself get taken away. It's not your fault, Space. You don't want to be all alone either, do you? If you feel the same as me, then it must have hurt. It's okay. I'm able to come back to prevent things like this. Please don't cry. Sniffle. Okay. I told Space about the other versions of our meeting that I knew of. I told her that Neil was somehow able to limit my power, trapping me in loops and keeping me from rewinding far enough to stop her whenever she appeared. And Space wanted to help. She said if we worked together, we might have a chance. It was better than trying to fight this monster on my own. Neil seems to only appear when we let our guard down. I tried waiting before, but we fell asleep. Then, we have to make the first move. But what should we do? I don't know. If I could go back far enough, just enough to know exactly what's going to happen, so that I'll be able to fix it. The only way I've been able to learn anything is through seeing you get taken away. I don't want to watch that happen again. Time. You're working hard, aren't you? I want to help. I don't want you to feel alone. I'm still here, so I hope I can do something for you. We stayed like this for a while. She was warm. It felt nice. Space is warm, guys. I considered pausing the universe here in this moment. Yeah, let's do that. It's cool. I can wait. Okay, never mind. I'm bored. After all, moving forward could cause something awful to happen again, and it was up to me whether or not to let this path play out. But I knew I didn't have to be afraid, because I wasn't alone. And then Neil was just like, Neil had already shown herself, and she was squinting at me because she needs glasses as well. Why are you doing this? This is Neil. Why do you look like me? You're the copy. Why won't you stay erased? Space, run! I'll stop her by hugging her with my iron grip. But I don't want to be separated from you. It's only temporary. I promise I'll be able to find you later, so get out of here. I don't like this. I don't like this. In an instant, Neil's body blinked out of existence. She slipped through my grasp. And once again, space was gone. Was there nothing I could do? Neil had beaten me no matter what I tried. My attempts to change fate were only hurting space again and again. Time. Why won't you look at me? You keep taking space away. Of course I wouldn't want to look at someone who'd do that. You're crying for her? I felt so overwhelmed by hopelessness I barely noticed my tears. How strange, I thought, for me to cry so easily. Space was always the one who... And there it was again. The feeling I'd known her for much longer than I possibly could have. I didn't understand these feelings. Are you going to reset again? What's the point if you're always... Again? She said again. Then she remembers the other times that I asked you before, what are you? I am nil. Emptiness. Void. Whatever you want to call me. Wherever there is something, I want to make it nothing. Does that make sense? I guess. Why would you want to do that? You exist just to take space away? Space exists to take me away. Why can't you understand? Must I explain it to you? Time, please listen. ... You're still here. You'll really listen to me? Just say what you want to say. Fine. If I know why she's doing this, I'll be able to think of a way to stop her. But there is another feeling in my heart when I look at her. Sympathy? Why? In the very, very beginning, I was alone. There was only me, and the thick, empty, infinite darkness that surrounds us now. At some point, I thought I wanted there to be more than just that. That's when I changed from nothing to something. It was also when you first appeared, Time. From that point on, it felt like we were all there ever was, and all there were to ever be. One time, and one space, and no one else. We had so much fun together, and I thought it would last for all eternity. But then, my light faded, and you stopped. You stopped, but I was still here. I was still here, but you rewound to be with the light I'd left behind. I waited for the end to come again, thinking maybe I could reach you there. But whenever it came, you would just rewind again to be with another new me, another new space. It made me so jealous. I waited so long for you to finally find me. But how could you? I couldn't cry. I couldn't create any light of my own for you to follow. You found new lights, her stars. You forgot about me. How could that be true? I don't have any memories like that. There's no way I would forget about space. But you did. Again and again. She always returns to nothing. To me. You always go back to the beginning. You never stay with me. You always want to stay with space. But not nil. It's because my darkness isn't as beautiful. You always choose her stars over me. I erased everything. All of the universes and started over with just one. Just one for you and me. But space is always there too. And you always go to her. Is that why I can't remember it? Because you erased the universe that held those memories? Do you know what all the universes are now? It's you and space together, and I'm alone. That's why. That's why I wanted to bring you to the end faster. I even learned how to stop you from unwinding. When I erased her, I could finally reach you, but you only got mad at me. I finally set everything right, but you didn't understand anything at all. I was stupidly hoping you would remember everything if you could just see me again. I was so angry when you didn't. How could I recall memories that were erased unless those feelings in my heart? I still can't stop you from resetting. I can't stop you from doing what's always brought you closer to her. You've been going farther and farther away. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't want to have to explain it all to you like this. I want you to remember on your own, but I can't take this anymore. Nil. Even if those memories were erased from me, they still left an impression in my heart. And that impression, that love was driven my every action up to this point. But you and space are connected. All of my memories with you were with who space is now. That's how I got it confused. I don't want to hear that. Thanks to you, I finally understand what I've been feeling all along. And it's that you are someone who is very precious to me. And if those feelings were projected onto a you who wasn't you anymore, I'm sorry, Nil. You're so mean. You treated me like I was the bad one. I was the one who messed up from the start. Can you ever forgive me? All I wanted was to be at your side again, and you forgot about me. I won't forgive you so easily. That's fine. I'll work hard to make it all up to you. Good. You have all of eternity to do that. Just the two of us. Just the two of us, huh? It's fine like this. Yeah, just the two of us. I'm so happy. I waited for this for so long. I know. Sorry to keep you waiting. Nil and I spent all of eternity together, just like she said. Alone together in the darkness, without space's light. I felt like I'd left something behind, but being together with Nil. No, with my true space. That was all that mattered. I had a lot to make up for. Story and art by Nom Nom Nami. Music by Alex Wong. Cosmic backgrounds by Emmett. Special thanks. Triff, Pivy, Dark Chippy Shadow, Koos, Wiley, and Tiff. Extra special thanks. My supporters on Patreon for making this possible. Thanks, Patreon supporters. You give money to people who want to be creative, and it's super cool. And you, thanks for playing. No problem. Although, I am going back. Let's make a new timeline. Let's make it. Okay, so we go to like what? Restart. Do I restart? If I erase my memories, I could start over. I could do something different. No, don't leave me. Please don't leave me again. I finally have you. I don't want to go back to before. Remember. You won't remember. It'll be as if none of this ever happened. Please, time. Please stay with me. Is there any way to reach space? Alright, I'll stay here with you, Nil. Don't scare me like that. I don't want to lose you again. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. No, just kidding! Just kidding! Wrecked. I can reset things back to right before I lost a third space. Never mind. Okay, no, I will do it. Get wrecked. It's all over. We're through. Options. Return. Memories. Warp. Oh, my save is gone. Well, there's no point saving then, is there? Because I could just fast forward all the time. Wait, what? I can't fast forward. It's all gone wrong. Wait, I can fast forward. Oh, are you crying? You're alive. I want to save you. Please don't cry. I want to save you. Space, listen carefully. Someone called Nilla is going to come and take you and all your beautiful stars away. Huh? Please, trust me. My name is Time and I came from a future where that's what always happens in the end. I don't understand. I know it's a lot to take in. I want to protect you. I don't want Neil to take you away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I let myself get taken away. It's not your fault, Space. You don't want to be all alone, so fast forward and change anything before, but I want to try it again anyway. And then let's fast forward. It was as nice as I remembered, warm, comfortable, safe. I expected Neil to show up again. I had to be careful going forward from here. These might be my last moments of space in this version of our universe. Space, there's something I want to say. What is it? I really like you. This may be a little sudden, but I like you a lot. I feel the same. Even if we only just met, but because you really want to stay with me, didn't you? Even if you tried to you always come to find me to make sure I wasn't lonely. Isn't that right? Don't make me sound so selfless. I don't want to feel lonely either. But really, I just wanted to be here with you. I don't want any of us to feel left all alone. I can't read. My reading capabilities have deteriorated for some reason. The thought that we've met like this again and again is enough to make me feel never alone, never feel alone again. Thank you, time. I'm crying. How could hearing those words make me so happy? I have no right to hear them yet. I haven't done anything to protect you yet. I've only failed you over and over. You're trying your best. That's what it feels like to me. How can you know that? How do you know everything I've told you isn't a lie? Because you say it so honestly. I can feel our connection in my heart. So even if I don't remember our other meetings, even if I don't completely understand all of this, I still think you're someone very precious to me, time. Space. Can I guess you? You're precious to me too. You're precious to me too, Space. That's why I'll definitely save you. I know you will. Hi, Neil. Neil had already shown herself. Why are you doing this? This is Neil. Why do you not like me? Let's fast forward. Maybe if I told her tight... That's gonna work. I could just keep her here. What's the point of doing the same thing twice? Nothing changed. I failed again. Next time you'll start crying over her. You always skip that part. She knows. She remembers everything as well as I do. I asked you before. What are you? Time, please listen. Ah, no. I won't. Oh, sorry, Neil. I don't want to hear anything you have to say. I'm gonna save Space. ... I won't fail again. I'll find a way to save her. Oh. Shit. Fast forward. Please don't cry. I'm sorry for leaving you all alone. Please don't cry anymore, Space. Huh? Sniffle. Have we met before? Sort of, but you can't remember me. I know this might sound strange. It does, Sniffle, but how else would you know my name? I believe you. Sorry, I should introduce myself too. I'm Time. Time. I wish that mnemonic trick of hers actually worked. So, Time, let's fast forward. Where did he come from? Fuck, do you know all things I said before? Fuck it. Fast forward. Someone's found us. She's called Nil. Nil? She took you and all your stars away. I'm trying to prevent that. I'm sorry. Let's fast forward. What is it? Never mind. It's nothing. I didn't have the courage. Technically, we barely knew each other. I couldn't haphazardly confess to her like this. Maybe it'd be better less unsaid. And Neil's just like, lol, I'm here. Why are you doing this? Fast forward. Time, please listen. Memory saved, Neil's story. Just two of us. I have to go back. I'm sorry, Neil. I promised Space I would go back to her. No, why? Am I not enough for you? Staying here would mean I'm forgetting a part of you again, and I don't want that. ... I'm not going to leave any part of you all alone, do you understand? I do understand, but I still don't like it. What can I do in order for you to accept this then? If you're really serious, return to the beginning. I want to start over with you. But instead of looking for Space first, you have to find me instead, okay? That's a lot to ask. Finding Space is a lot easier. I wouldn't even know where to begin looking for you. ... Ah, she's angry. I'll give you another chance. Do you promise you'll come back to me first? I promise. You promised. Yes, I promised to come and find you. Good, it's a promise. Alright, Neil, I'll see you again soon. Darkness and nothing in all directions. Let's fast forward. Neil was out there somewhere in the emptiness. Okay, that was a long fast forward, wasn't it? One sentence. She had been waiting for me all along. You found me. That was easy. I promised I would. You also promised we'd never be apart. And you promised I was the only one you'd ever love. And you promised... Hold on. You're talking about a version of me who's not around anymore. I personally haven't promised you anything like that. Forgetting about it is no excuse. I'm still holding you to everything you said in the past. You're pretty strict. This is your punishment for everything you put me through. Fine, as long as you don't start making things up to me to get to do whatever you want. I'll be fair. Are you ready to meet Space? No, she isn't going to like me. She won't remember what you did before. And if we told her, I think she'd understand how you felt. Dot 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 dot. What's wrong? You really don't want to meet her? It's not that. It's just, do we have to go right away? I still haven't forgiven you yet. So that's how it is. Maybe if you'd give me a kiss, perhaps I'd forgive you a little bit. You're really cute. I know. Yeah. We'd fallen right back into place as if I'd never been gone. Her touch felt so familiar, but how could I have ever forgotten? We must have had millions of these kind of encounters before, why else would it have felt so natural? A moment like this, that was lost to me. I'd have to make new memories to replace them one by one. Oh, these stars. They don't feel lonely, the light feels happy. Oh, someone's here. True beginning. Oh. I can return our universe back to where it was before by making all of us forget what happened. What should I do? Partially erase memories, completely erase all memories. Never mind, these memories are too precious to me. Okay, no one has anything to say about it. I can reset things back to right after I lost a third space. Can I kiss you? Please say no if you don't want to, but it's okay if I kiss you. So how happy you asked. Yeah. You did it. Yeah. Her warmth was unlike anything I'd ever experienced. In that moment, the stars around us grew brighter and brighter, washing out the darkness of the void until the whole cosmos was bathed in her light. And we were at the center of it all. I won't forgive you. I won't. This is Nil. Why do you not like me? I have to erase you. There's no other choice. No, I won't let you touch her. You're hurting time. Please go away. Dot 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 dot. Exclamation mark. She's hesitating. I'm hurting time. She's the one who... I don't want you to make time sad anymore. I think you should leave us alone. Dot 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 dot. She really left. Did I do it? You won't have to reset anymore now, will you? I think so. I think it's safe now. But why would Nil suddenly stop like that? Can it really end like this? It's fine like this. As long as space is safe, that's all I care about. We did it. Now we can be together forever. Yeah, I'm glad. Space and I spent all of eternity together, just like she said. Alone together in her brilliant light without Nil's darkness. I felt like I left something behind, but being together with space, that was all that mattered. Everything was going to be perfect from now on. If I erase memories, I could start over, I could do something different. Huh? What are you talking about? I was thinking about it, and maybe I might have made the wrong decision. I need to start over. The wrong decision? Do you regret staying here with me? This is the only way to reach Nil. No, I don't regret it. I was just thinking out loud, sorry. I miss you a lot if you were gone, Time. I'm glad that you stayed. I don't know why I'm restarting again. It's happening though. Please don't cry. Fast forward. The future. Fast forward. I really like you. Fast forward. Can I kiss you? Can it really end like this? No, it can't. I can't leave things like this. I need answers. I'm going after her. Really? If that's how you feel, then I'll come with you. No, I think I should go alone. I'll come back for you, so don't worry, okay? Okay, I trust you, Time. Please come back soon. I will. I had to travel quite a ways to reach somewhere space's lights didn't touch. I knew I'd find Nil somewhere out here in the darkness, and eventually I did. Time, why did you follow me? I want to know what made you hesitate before. I want to know why you've been doing all this. We've met before, haven't we? That's right. Will you tell me your story? If I must. Fast forward. Why'd you kiss her instead? How could you betray me? I'm sorry. I love both of you, that's why. I know it doesn't feel like it to you, but we've always been together. Compared to me, you barely know her. How can he even try to put us on the same level? That hurts so much. Did all our memories together mean nothing? That's not it at all. Huh? Even if those memories were erased from me, they still left an impression in my heart. And fast forward. It's because I listen to Space's feelings that I understand what I'm feeling right now. And it's that you are someone who is very precious to me. Even if those feelings were projected onto a you who wasn't you anymore, I'm sorry now. You're so mean. You treated me like I was the bad one. And let's fast forward. Just the two of us, huh? I have to go back! I'm sorry, I promised Space I would go back to her. No, why? Am I not good enough? I promise. Yes, I promise to come and find you. Fast forward. Start. And then we go back to the true ending. Shit. That was a fast true ending. I guess that's it. It was a pretty neat story. I really liked how it like referenced like the mechanic of rewinding and stuff like that. That's pretty nice. And I liked how it made it so it was convenient to do as well. Yeah. So good happy times. I got hiccups. It's all gone wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Thanks for watching. Bye.